Yo, welcome everybody.
Yo.
This is the 44th episode of the Streamers Paradise Podcast. I'm Hazy. We got Clutch and Bo. What's up, peeps?
What's up, guys?
Oh my God.
How's everybody's weekend?
My weekend?
Everybody's weekend.
Incredible. How was yours?
That's awesome.
Yo, Mr. Mills, thank you so much for
at this point.
Mine was terrible.
Thank you for the 10 months, Mr. Mills. Sorry, boys.
My girl and my kid got the vid over the weekend.
Oh, that's right. I remember you saying.
I was negative, and then I got it during the week. So,
Yeah, I would say it's kind of like at that point, it's like you might as well just like tap out. Like, all right, when's it coming?
I tried though. Like I tried to avoid it because like I found out I was negative and they was both positive. I was like, mask on, and then like sleeping away. I'm like doing something.
It's too late at that point.
And then it's too late, bro. It was 2 days later. I was like, I feel.
I say it's dude. Not that we didn't have the vid, but like same thing, dude. Like my one kid got sick, and it's like, I actually got sick first.
Yo, Wacko. Sorry. 14 months, Wacko.
Yeah.
Thank you, brother. Thank you so much.
And like I woke up, I was sick, and I was like, fuck. Because you just know, like, dude, like, you get that shit before you start showing symptoms. Like anything, not just COVID, anything. So it's like, the minute I got sick, I was like, ah, fuck. Like, there goes the kids. The wife's probably going to get sick.
You know, I've never had it.
COVID, I had it once. Possibly twice, but all the tests came back negative. But that shit, like that last, I told you guys I was sick like 2 weeks, 3 weeks, over Christmas, so 3 weeks ago. And I tested negative for COVID, but dude, it's 104 fever. It sucked. It felt like COVID.
You have COVID right now, right, Clutch?
Yes, at this moment, unfortunately.
Yo. That's bad.
Yeah, it sucks. I mean, it's out though. I mean, a lot of people that fucking had it, and it's unfortunate. Honestly, though, I don't feel bad this time. Like, I don't even feel like so shitty. I feel like weak again. You know,
like the end part, like the second half of it.
Yeah, I think that's how I feel because my girl, my kid were more worse over the weekend. I feel like I wasn't at that stage. You know, I guess because this is my second time having it, so I could be more immune to it. You know.
I mean, that's possible. Are you vaccinated?
Yeah.
No, actually,
no. Neither am I. Babe, with the 25 months. You want to know what's crazy? I've been an affiliate, I think, for longer than that. I think. Let me see. How long have I been?
No, that sounds about right. Because I remember when...
I think
when
missed
we first met. I remember when me and you first met, you were like, I was like, dude, why are you not affiliate? Like you met all the requirements. Like, I just don't know if I want to do it.
30.
I remember you putting it off.
30 months. 30 months. Yeah. So it's the Prime though. The Prime is more difficult to resubscribe. So if she would miss, like if she misses it even by one day, right? Even by one day,
it doesn't re-up.
The streak goes away.
It doesn't re-up on it. Like it doesn't give you the option to re-up or auto renew. I don't think it reminds you. Like, I think if you sub to somebody and you don't have it on auto, I think it still reminds you that you got a couple days left.
You would wonder why Prime's not automatic when everything else is.
Because Amazon don't want to pay if they don't have to.
I guess that's true, right? The Prime portion, yeah.
Yeah, because like you don't pay for it, but they still got to dish out the $250 or whatever it is to the streamer, right?
So if people aren't using their sub that they're entitled to, they're technically saving $2.50. They're saving.
Yeah, so imagine that on the scale of Twitch, what they're saving every time people forget to renew it.
Not even Twitch, just Amazon Prime, like in general. Because think about all the kids that are taking their mom's account and using it for skins on Fortnite or whatever. Wacko says he only just got COVID in the middle of last year. It was awful. Still haven't gotten it. I don't want to knock on wood, but
yeah,
I think it was last Christmas that I got it.
Luke Ackroyd, standing, next gen friend, King Dad, Mom Who Has Spoken, Mr. Mills, Hadouken Devlin, Munchie, P. Frazier, Mediocre. Who else? I don't want to miss anybody. Pippin, thank you so much for the raid. Let's talk to the new peeps.
Yeah, who's new here?
King Dad is new. Anybody? King Dad's been trying to get on the train all day. Sign up. But I think Did he get squared away is the question.
I'm not the one to ask about that.
Last standing.
Last standing 24. You're happy to be here. When did you join SP, man? Did you just join today? Because I feel like I have not seen you before. Yeah, you did. You joined today. Just a couple, like a half hour ago.
Let's go. Welcome to the family.
I wonder.
Any questions you have, let us know.
Yeah, let's talk about it. Who's got questions?
Yeah. Today we're gonna interact with chat solely, and probably pick some stuff from the podcast topics channel, right?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think so.
Let's talk to some new people.
If you think about Discord, it's kind of difficult to deal with. I mean, at least it was for me at first, you know. So I'm glad to answer any questions people know from channels and whatnot.
Next gen friend. Damn, 14-month streak. Yo, there's Miss Fick right there. Miss Fick 93. She's the owner operator of Streamer Deeds. Make sure you guys are pulling up and making an account and then checking it out, you know. Let's get you squared away. Let's get you set up.
Like, I gotta check that. I gotta check how to shut off the freaking the alerts to my email. Not gonna lie, it was driving me a little crazy.
Yo, Miss Vic, thank you for the bits. Next Gen, thank you for the sub. Aspen, thank you for the 10 months. I appreciate it. You guys are real nice. We try to be nice.
All right, we try.
Why did you want to do all this? Dude, I have no fucking idea what possessed me to do this shit. I have no clue.
Hazey reached out to us. Was like, "Fuck it, we down."
That's literally the realest answer there can be. I have no idea because
Well, the thing is that you guys were trying to tell me, like, hey, man, it's all... Well, mostly Bo. Mostly Bo was like, you sure you want to start? Because he started the thing for me. He created it, and then we spent a... So, we're here. It's the 18th, bro.
oh shit.
Yo, it's the 18th.
Today is the day. Like, what is the?
Today is legit the day, isn't it?
Yeah.
That just I just totally had a spin out real quick.
I didn't even realize that. Like, what are the odds that lands? Like, one of the podcasts lands on like the day.
Is it
So
the day?
tomorrow is my 2 years. Tomorrow.
I don't think we sent anybody an invite yet. I think today is the day. Like, we created it. We put it together.
No, that was the 13th. The 13th.
13th we started. Okay.
Yeah, we started on the 13th. Today is Cheese 2-year anniversary. So it's tomorrow.
Cool.
Tomorrow
so
tomorrow we sent out invites to select people like Clutch, right?
Yeah.
Like Clutch joined today. Today's Clutch's 2-year.
Today?
Yeah,
Oh, shit,
click on your name.
No, did we put it together yesterday on the 17th? That's like what's.
Yo, we started putting all this shit together on the 13th.
Hey, that is my 2 years too. Let's fucking
Yo,
go.
Happy anniversary. Happy 2 years. Yanni Munchie.
Yo.
Last Standing. Next Gen.
I got to
Oak
get cheers
Tree.
for that. I got to get cheers for that.
Yo, Oak Tree, welcome. Oak Tree from
Cheers,
Seed.
everybody.
Welcome
Cheers,
to
happy
SP.
3 years. Let's fucking go.
Yo, can't believe it's been 2 years. Yes,
Oh
I
my
am here
God.
for history.
I appreciate you guys fucking putting me on this journey, man. I mean, Bo was kind of the one to put in the word for me, and then Hazy, you accepted me under the conditions I was already in.
I don't even think
was
that
like-
Bo had to put in a word.
word. He knew who you were.
Bo was like, you know, he'd be a good.
You want to do this shit?
He'd be a good person to get if you can get him. He was just like, you're too focused on Risen.
You had the other one going, yeah.
But it was like, nah, I was with it though. I was down.
So I remember exactly what I was doing when I was driving home. I was driving home and I was like, I want to fucking make this Discord and I have no idea how to do it. So let me talk to my buddies. Let me talk to my wife. She wanted nothing to do with it. She was like, whatever.
Good thing.
Bo made it, but like Bo made it and invited me, and then we worked out how it was gonna look and everything, but
And it looks nothing like that.
and it looks nothing like that now. But then, right, what I remember very clearly is that they would constantly say to me, this is gonna be a lot of work, man. Are you sure you want to do this? And I was like, yes, the difference about this place is gonna be me. right? Because like I was trying to convince you guys that this place was going to be different than the last place you were in.
I mean, it definitely is different. I mean, you weren't wrong about that. And I think the reason why it is what it is because of you, right? Like you put in a lot of work and you stood through all the shit throwing, right?
Yeah.
Like you kind of just took it.
But that's the thing, man. It gets to a point where you are just so beat. I needed to literally, and I'll just say it out loud. I literally needed to take a break yesterday because of something like fairly small. Just because everything has gotten to a point now where the littlest things inside the Discord are just fucking giving me panic attacks. Like, I'm not even kidding. It just fucking, it's crazy. It's so like emotionally connected to people, you know what I mean? Like the things that happen, they generate emotional reactions. So
Yeah, I mean, it's
a lot.
I mean, it's a lot.
It's a
So
lot.
it's like a lot. Like I think we began talking about this Friday, like the roller coaster of ups and downs of like.
Oh yes.
Well, good things and all the bad things, and it's like, dude, it's all throughout the day.
Yeah. All throughout the day.
It's crazy that we landed on like a podcast like today.
Today of all days, for sure. All right, let's see what some of the questions are. If you could change one thing about Twitch, what would you change and why? Fuck. I'd bring hosting back. I'd bring hosting back.
Yo, for real.
That's one thing I'd do. I'd bring hosting back.
I could change one thing about Twitch.
Nothing else, really.
I would actually incorporate the multi-Twitch. Like how you have to go to multi-Twitch to stream two. Like I would incorporate like you being able to watch two streamers at the same time, whether they were streaming together or not.
You can.
Right, like yeah, but not through Twitch, like through multi-Twitch.
Oh, right. So you're saying like
not directly through Twitch. Because it's like in order to count as a viewer for both people that you want to support, it's like a fucking hassle. Like I would just make that a little easier. That's something I would like because I like I don't stream as much, but I watch when I can, right? So it's like I would try to make it easier on that aspect.
Yeah.
Personally, something I would do.
Okay. What about you, Clutch?
I say I always been a complainer about the 50-50 on subs. It should be like 75-25 or some shit. Like,
it should be like Discord, 90-10.
Like, I'm sure even that, I'll fucking appreciate that shit more, you know? But the 50-50 is too much. It's like they take a half your shit.
Actually,
we have first-time chatters. We got Snag, Casey, and Trist Ketz. How you guys doing? Welcome in. This is the Streamers Paradise podcast. We're talking to the newbies in Streamers Paradise. So
I actually found something I would change, and I would like for them to change.
Uh-oh.
With the amount of money that they make off of everybody, bro, they need to get either better servers, more servers, whatever, and allow you guys to stream, like allow people to stream in better quality. You can stream in so much better quality to YouTube. They allow a higher bit rate, like almost triple. Like it's crisp. Like with the amount of money that Twitch makes and Amazon makes, dude, they should be able to fix that up.
I mean,
right?
You would imagine.
You would think, right?
They're more lenient on their like rules too.
But what they say is that Twitch doesn't actually really make any money.
Oh, that's weird. Where does it go? Because they're taking half your sub and bits out the wazoo.
They spend it. You got to think about how much money it must cost to really like store and have all of these people running off of a server. Like it's got to be intense, man. I can't pretend to know. I can't pretend to have any clue. Just like people can't pretend to know anything about what goes on in Discords, right? Like behind the scenes, especially ones that where you try to create a fair atmosphere, right? Like that's people lose touch from that, from a lot of places, that there are Discords out there who will say, hey, we're a community, but it's geared toward the owner and the admins. Always. They're out there a dime a dozen. You find ones that are where the staff team literally takes a step back to bring the members forward while working their balls off, right? Like, that's a hard thing to come across. We still get our balls busted, right? Like, I think that's going to be no matter what.
Yeah, you're always going to... It's always gonna be something. For sure. But I was gonna say, like the fact that there are so many staff members here, right, that do a lot of work and really don't ask for anything in return is nice. Or like you have a lot of staff members, they understand the work, right? And I think it's because like they don't expect anything in return because they see that the as the owner, like you're not getting anything in return either. I think that becomes part of the problem in some of the other ones when the staff members aren't getting anything in return, but the owner is reaping a lot of benefits.
Did you hear that?
You got shook
Holy
as fuck,
shit, she just scared the living crap out of me.
bro. I actually was like watching, but I don't know, somebody broke in. I didn't know what the fuck happened.
I don't hear anything, right? So do you know how loud that must have been for it to not only pick up from this expensive ass mic, right? That fucking you can't.
We never hear anything through that.
Yeah, we never hear anything. I heard that shit clearly.
I get called bot, but still here. You did get called a bot the other day.
In the game?
No. We were just talking about how there was something going around that was brought to my attention that there was someone assuming that there is a group of people assuming that we are view botting people to maintain this level of numbers. So we went through an entire thing the other day where we broke down every single person in my chat. Like I've spoken to this person. Don't know who this person is, right? Like this is a bot. We broke it all down. But it's like
it's weird though. There's always bots. Like I get like even when I stream, and I stream rarely, so I don't have big numbers. So it's easy for me to tell who I know and who I don't know. And there's but they don't show up as viewers. It's weird.
No, they don't show up as viewers because Twitch recognizes them as bots. They are on the list of bots, right?
I got a whole list of that shit.
What's the famous one? Hot single mom? Like yeah. Okay.
So talk to the newbies, peeps. Let's talk.
Man, so the newbies, you guys have any questions? Since you're new, do you have any questions on how to navigate through this massive beast of a Discord?
Word.
Because that's got to be, somewhat challenging when you first come in.
That's peace, fairness, and teamwork is where my loyalty lays here. I love that. So we also had to build that way to make it fair, like implement so many fucking rules. I don't think people understand that, but the rules are there to be fair. No one can tell us that, Everything's laid out there for you.
Yeah, so it's so nice to see this. Last thing they said, it's laid out perfectly. Do you remember when we first started? We had all those emojis and shit next to every channel name. Thought it was so cool back then.
No, what happened
you
was...
remember that?
No, I do remember
there was
that.
Diamonds all over the place.
No, I asked Chaos to do it because I was looking in someone else's Discord and I was like, man, that's cool. Right? Like, that looks cool. And then we put it in here and I was like, no, ew. Like, it looks too full.
It looks really cool when there's 5 channels or something, right?
Yeah, just like a little block of them.
Yeah, there's way too many channels here.
Yeah, no. It was bad.
What's funny is too there's also so many staff channels, right? So for various things that people don't realize that take up the whole top half of the list for us. So it's we have all this extra.
What's King's dad saying there? I can't read it. I'm going blind.
When I joined, it was hard to work out because all this kind of stuff is new to me.
Yo, any questions from anybody is always at the staff team at Ray Train Issues.
Or you can ask right now.
Or actually, I'm just saying in general,
we can answer. We can help you. There's a lot. So we're not gonna lie. There's definitely a lot of channels, and a lot of it's kind of specific chats. We try to keep things pretty separated, right? Like we don't want to keep pictures in Gen Chat, right? Because then the Gen Chat, if you're here on the 1st and 2nd of the month, it's already hard enough to look at, just to read words. So, we try to keep it as organized, but as minimal as possible. Then we have chats, obviously, that explain the raid chain and the rules that we don't want people to type in or talk in.
I remember actually when Chaos first had started, because Chaos had a much larger role the first 6 months of the server. You and him both did, because you guys were basically training Chi, right?
Yeah, she's like the best student ever.
Yeah, she's pretty dope with Discord, man.
She
surpassed everyone.
The other thing is, like, it's not even that she just learned what was taught. Like, she learned what was taught, took that, and then figured out what she needed to figure out based on what she already knew. Like, okay, if this works like this, then this should work like this. And then it's like the questions were less and less, and I felt less relevant and less relevant.
I mean, that's
she learned everything.
I can relate.
Oh, it's good. It's good.
I can relate. I'll tell you that. Right? There was a long time where she needed to ask about a lot of things. She's the
actual boss.
Yeah, for real. She's the boss. And that's something that a lot of people don't know either, is that the person who has so her and I are a great team in the sense of, if I've got an idea, she knows how to put it on paper, right? Because those are two very different things. Like, just being able to say something out loud, oh, that's great. Like, I want an umbrella with a fucking flashlight at the bottom of it. Sounds great, but can you make it? You know what I mean? Like, that kind of thing, right? You need an engineer to create the blueprint. And I mean, we've created data collection. We've created I mean, I don't want to go too deep into the things that we've created for the server, because that's what makes us unique. But those things are incredible, and why we have such even numbers across the board is because we can hold people accountable for not supporting and trying to sign up, and we know what's going on, you know? So she has created and helped create and been a part of all of this stuff the entire time, and she does not stream. She's never streamed. Never once. She's only been my biggest supporter this whole time. You know what I mean? She didn't want to do this shit.
Yeah.
So for her to be as large of a part of this place is now, it's just crazy.
Give me a second. I'm going to answer a question. It's going to be surprising that I know this, that I remember this, but where'd it go? King Dad, if you go... Oh, never mind. She already got it.
Yeah, also, you'll start to
get... trade schedule.
You'll get better at it.
There is a link. Well, you start to learn it, but there in the Raid Trade channel, King Dad, there is an actual time zone converter right there. Yeah, I think in the beginning we did actually try to list multiple times, and that's when it got really confusing for people, because we were putting different times for different time zones. So honestly, keeping it in EST, it makes it more simple, because it's kind of in the middle of Cali in the UK, right? So it just makes it simple to go by one time EST, and it messes things up a lot less.
It does, because you don't have to worry about who's where.
Yeah. Oh, and then you have some places that will observe daylight savings and some places that don't, right? So like while EST, I think everywhere in EST observes daylight savings. I know California observes daylight savings, but Arizona does not, right? Which I think are in the same time zone, right? So it gets a little confusing to try to remember who's in what time zone and when it changes and who changes and who doesn't. And yeah, it's not even all of Arizona. It's only half of Arizona. See? I don't even...
Yeah, for the most part, we definitely should have it on live. We always announce like if it's a daylight saving time ahead of time, just so that way we know. And then, Yanni, I forgot about that. No more daylight savings.
I don't think the states are any more apart than 6 hours, right?
Are we not doing that anymore?
Are we not doing what anymore?
Daylight savings? Like, is that official?
What do you mean that? Oh, they took it away?
They took it away? I don't remember. I remember hearing about it, but I just watch my iPhone. It does it on its own, so I just live off of that thing.
I think they officially did away with it. How is that possible?
I remember they were talking about it, but I don't know if it ever became a thing.
Yeah.
Because they were saying, daylight savings time is the whole point of it was for farmers, right? And since we just make our food in a laboratory with cloning machines at this point, we don't really need it.
All right, real quick, I'm gonna shamelessly plug the premium
Discord.
Discord membership, guys. This is how we are able to do these giveaways, these big giveaways. All the merch profits are primarily right now we're saving them. People have been donating to pay for them for giveaways. But that's besides the point. Those are all free giveaways, the t-shirts and all that stuff. This here is based off subscriptions. So as many subscriptions as we get, the bigger the prize will be. So if you'd like to subscribe to the Discord, it is how you can monetarily support the Streamers Paradise Discord. And maybe you'll win.
I'm gonna win on my silver, on my 3 entries.
We're getting the green
Indy
screen.
won on her silver last month.
That's what gives me hope. I don't know. I'm gonna have to get a sign. Not even stream. I'll probably, if I were to win, I would actually probably just re-give it away.
I want the green screen. I'm aiming for it.
Yeah,
I win it. First thing I'm going for.
I like the light. We talked about this. I like that light.
Yeah, I know. I also could do it with the fridge, man. The fridge for all my beers. Just keep it over here.
The fridge would be cool too. I just don't know how much heat that thing would put off. As if these computers don't put off enough, right?
Exactly.
Does any other new members in chat have any questions?
Yeah, let us know.
I'll try to make it easy. I mean, this is actually, I feel like this is probably one of the best places to ask right now because you'll get, we're here to talk.
Direct answer.
You get a pretty direct answer instead of just trying to ask it in Gen Chat and then try to not lose it. That's why you don't see me in Gen Chat. For those of you that don't know, I don't level up too much in the Discord. Most of my leveling up comes from some staff chatting, some admin chatting, and then some brief Gen chatting, but usually I get lost in there. Yeah.
Yo, Dopey, thank you. Thank you for the 17 months, brother. Appreciate you, mate. Yo, there's so many new heads coming in here. I'm pretty sure that's because of the networking stream that's going on right now. They're doing a networking stream. Streamer Deets is doing a networking stream right now.
Oh, she's just streaming right now? Okay.
Nice.
I'm pretty sure they're doing a networking stream at this very moment. So we should really be talking about how all of you hit up Streamer Deets. Make sure you save that in your favorites and check it out. Go through it. It's social media for streamers, and it's new.
And they're working on HTML coding like MySpace had, so it's going to be really cool.
It's true.
When they get that worked out, Brian, I'm so hyped for that. I don't even stream, but I want to go hook up my profile when we can do that. I find that very very interesting.
They are, right? Yeah, I figured so. There's a lot of new peeps coming in. So if you got questions about SP, let me know. Let's talk. Link.
We'll check out this podcast topics. Let's see.
Yeah, let's go to the podcast topics too.
Let's see what we got. Someone said me eating your hottest chocolate. That just reminds me of Hazy eating all the Takis.
What?
Somebody wrote in the podcast topic. Somebody just wrote me eating your hottest chocolate, and I had this flashback to and I had this flashback to you eating a bunch of Takis and spicy stuff on stream.
I gotta send her a world's hottest chocolate. She wants to eat it and come on the podcast, and I'm down to do that.
She's gonna eat it on the podcast?
That's what she wants to do. Yeah, she wants to eat it on the podcast.
Wait, which one? Which one?
Oh shit, she wants the puffs. Go ahead, keep going, my bad.
No problem. Lady Skybait wants to come on the podcast and eat the world's hottest chocolate while on the podcast, and I think we should make Hazy do it too.
I'll do it too. Fuck it.
Oh, I'm not, but I want to see Hazy do it because I know he can't handle it.
Yeah, it's gonna take a lot to convince Hazy for it. I know that for sure.
Yeah, he won't do it. I mean, I wouldn't even try, dude. For people that can't handle spicy, that shit is rough.
I love it. I mean, I might
I
have
had some Thai food today.
have
It's
that
pretty
water
good.
and the
It's
milk
spicy.
next to me. I ain't gonna hold you, but
Dude, some of that stuff is ridiculous. Like Carolina Reapers and shit.
yeah. That's just great. I like seeing the reactions, to be honest. Some of the reactions are just so hilarious.
I'm sure Chi doesn't want to see Hazy do it. She's the one who's going to have to deal with his vomiting and being half dead over there.
Look at the pops. Look at them.
Take care, last standing here. Thanks for stopping in.
Yeah, you have a good one, man. Chi, are the dogs like more protective around you? Like, do they like sense it in a way? I feel like my boy dog right now is kind of sensing it. Like, she's always around Brittany's stomach, like staying there, cuddling with it, you know?
That reminds me, dude, when my older son was born,
They know it. They know it.
my son's mother had this dog that used to sleep in the bathroom. Like he would just, like every night he would just go into the bathroom, close the door, and sleep in the bathroom like all night. And then literally the day after we brought him home, he started sleeping at the top of the stairs where like you couldn't get to anybody's bedroom without going past him. It was like literally like a light switch. Like never slept in the bathroom again.
They get like that. They get so protective.
It was crazy. Yeah, I actually walked in the house. Walked in the house one night, kind of late, and he let out like this bark, and I was like, "Oh fuck!" It was a mastiff, so a pretty big dog, and I was just like, "Please, like, I hope he realizes it's me and doesn't eat me."
Yo,
the dogs they know that stuff, man. They get real protective. What are you saying, Hazy?
No, I was just looking at the Hello There section. It's out of control right now. The amount of people that are coming in, like the streamer Deets networking streams are no joke, bro. Like you can meet a ton of people. They're coming into the server. Hopefully they jump in here. You know, that's really the hope.
Yeah, it'd be great. That's kind of what we want to do today. Just try to get some new people on, get some questions answered. I mean, look, even if you've been here for a little while and you're just
curious of something,
kind of lurking, and you want to know how things work, and like we're gonna. I mean, you can ask us how we got started. I mean, we talk about that all the time. We'll do it again.
I want to know if anybody's got problems with the raid train and why. Right? Like so many people have an issue with the raid train. I want to know what the issue is. It's not against TOS. So if it's not against TOS, what's your argument? Like we've been doing it for 2 years, right? Every fucking day for 2 years. Could you just imagine somebody's got the stones to be like, yo, you guys are, it is not hard to get on. Big Pete, look at, hey, yo, Big Pete. Big Pete!
Let's go, I think I know why the channels keep getting unorganized, by the way. I just fixed it. I think it's because there's a template that's synced up differently. And I think it keeps syncing with the template.
Even with the new channels?
I just moved, like, not to like sit here and problem solve live on the podcast, but I did just look and I seen this social channel was up above admin chat again. So I moved it.
That might have.
It says your server is out of sync. No, it says your server is out of sync with your server template. So I think there's a template somewhere that has the channel in a different place.
It looks really hard to get on. No, it's not hard to get on. Potwell, things are great, man. Things are good. We're trying our best to keep shit moving. It's been an interesting ride. It's good to have you around again. But King Dad, are you an affiliated streamer or no? Let's look you up.
Very important question. It's not hard at all, man. 15 supports it takes for you to sign up. And mind you,
he's not affiliated.
100 hours, like even better for him because we get at him in no time.
Yeah, because he gets priority.
Time. You can get 5 streams.
5 streams in that 1 week, and it's just gonna be you get it right after there. to get it off that first stream, depending on your stats and whatnot. But it's just the support you got to show. Once again, we show for 100 hours a week, 15 per sign up.
So he says, I honestly agree with the raid train rules. It makes you show that you have the grind and will to give people and show and support each other. So what I would say, right, is that we try very hard not to encourage any type of support for support or follow for follow. The raid train is an exposure. It's a feature, right? Like you are being featured to a community of people who use Twitch every day. Is that not an accurate description? Right? Their families watch Twitch. Their friends watch Twitch. If you give somebody some energy that they enjoy, they're going to be back and they're going to say, hey, I saw this person and I like them. That's my opinion.
That's the one thing we don't offer support. It's mainly just showing it up to that raid train. And then it gives you the chance to sign back up and get the same love in return. You know, like so much exposure from 100 viewers. You get your 100 viewers. You get top recommended section from the category of games that you play. And you get more fans from that just being in the top category section. I think people sleep on that, you know. It's like such an amazing attribute to the raid train.
So I think the rules are like with the amount of people you have, like you have to make it a little more difficult to sign up, right? You can't have it like there's got to be some rules and some kind of payment, right? Like, it's not money, right? But we ask you if people are going to give you their time, you have to give people your time.
Basically,
it's pretty.
And the more you put in, the more perks you get. That's the thing to it. Like the sign up is basically a lurk, right? But if you lurk and chat throughout the week, you'll be able to get VIP and sign up first before anybody. You get your own slot that you want to, whatever day you prefer out the week to stream, you know?
I mean, the biggest benefit, if you ask me, is if you actually not just lurk, but if you hang out and you talk to people and you get to know people, right? And you build relationships with people and people come to check out your channel when you're not on the train, right? That's how you're going to grow. You're not going to grow from being on the train twice a week.
Right.
What's the 100 viewers going to do for you twice a week that aren't talking?
Right.
Right. Because if I'm just hanging out and I'm like, all right, cool. I actually want to play Destiny. I want to watch somebody stream Destiny. I don't want to play it. The new season just came out. I want to see what's going on. And I go into Twitch and I look for somebody and go, oh, this person's got about 100 viewers. Right. That's a good number that I look for. Right. Around 75 to 100. I don't like watching people with 30,000 viewers. I can't talk to them. Like, right? So if I go into a stream and they got 100 viewers, I have nobody chatting, I'm not hanging out for long. You know what I mean?
It's a different kind of vibe for sure.
Yeah. So it's like you gotta use that platform to build your platform from. Right? That's kind of what it's there for. It's to help you get exposure. Like in that case, right? You're gonna get 100 viewers. It's gonna kind of boost you up in the algorithm a little bit. More people are gonna be able to find you. But if you don't build relationships with the people that you're watching, that are coming to watch for you, and they're not talking to you, it's if you don't put any work into it, you just sign up. It's not gonna you're not gonna get much out of it.
Exactly.
It's there to help people, but
it's not magic either.
You got to put in some kind of work for yourself, right? Like, because at the end of the day, you won't go very far if you never put in effort to this.
NetSaver with the first time chat saying 100, let's go. So these 100 viewers, we can put them in anyone's channel, and anyone can have the same exposure. And that's why this is fair, because we take attendance for you, and we do it across the board. You have to be eligible. You get perks for coming, which is why we only ask you to support the raid train. We can't ask you to do anything else. That's fair, right?
It's the fairest thing.
I don't think it's fair.
We're not asking to show staff love when they're live or nothing like that, which is like a lot of servers, what they do, from my experience prior to this one. Yeah, it's the most fair system we have, man. All the rules we implemented every week to be fair.
Sorry, don't mind me. I'm troubleshooting that I shouldn't be doing right now. Do it later.
Bo was right too. Also being like, we give you the platform to do it, but you also got to execute yourself, show love, network, give a reason for people to come back to your streams. You know, that's how you got to put in the grind in order for it to come to work for you.
Yeah, I was gonna say a lot of people like. No, I don't want to offend anybody here. Not here. Not. I know you guys don't take offense to it, but in chat, like, people aren't just gonna come and watch you unless you have, Nick Merck style gameplay, right? Like, unless you're crushing it. And even at that, it's gonna. You know how long Nick Merck's been doing this?
Forever, since he was a fucking
Shot,
kid.
You know what I mean? That's what I'm saying. Like, it's not like you're gonna come in here, crazy KD games, and like, if you're into first person shooting, and next week have 35,000 people watching you, 40,000 people watching you. Like,
I think Kirchy's a good example of that. Like, the dude is fucking cracked, and he's funny and welcoming and talkative. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And he puts in a lot. The dude wakes up at 5 o'clock in the morning, his time, to stream at a certain time for certain viewers. Right? Like, that's the dedication. Yeah. Yeah, he wakes up in Cali at 5 to stream, to be on the morning stream for EST so that he can hit the sunrise all the way over. Like, he figured out a plan that works. He wakes up at a god-awful time to wake up just to play video games. You know what I mean? Like, treats it like a job. Sets the alarm, wakes up at an early morning, and then does it. King Dad, our policy with bullying is no bullying.
Yeah, no bullying.
We won't tolerate it.
It's all bullshit.
Big facts.
It's all bullshit. Nobody needs to be nasty. Nobody needs to be mean. We all just need to be nice. The staff team is bullied constantly, though. Like, you wouldn't even believe it. The amount of times someone's told me to go fuck myself for no reason.
Yeah, I mean, look, you gotta, I feel like Twitch streaming, it's with anything in life, man. You get in what you get out, what you put in. And that's it. Nothing more, nothing less.
It's after you need a group hug. Facts.
Standings group. Boys.
Guys, if you haven't made your account yet on Streamer Deeds, do it.
Let's go. More support.
I've been posting every time I go live on there, and people come in from there. That's a fact.
You getting people from it?
Yeah.
That's nice.
Let's go.
Nice. It's nice to see something that, when something works, right?
It's on its way to working. We just got to keep it up. You know what I mean? Just got to keep using it. It'll work alongside Facebook and Twitter and everything else. There's room for more,
Oh, for sure. I mean, look at every one of those social networking places. They start out and then they boom. This is great because it's kind of just what you like. It's kind of a social networking place for what you're into, not just a general like.
Hover died.
It's for my day.
Yeah.
Hover, but Hover was like.
Hover ended up being like a scheme. Ended up being like a. It pushed a bunch of people to partner. Got a bunch of people a shitload of money. Hover took off enough that it was making some serious coin, They had backers and shit.
I couldn't.
Well, I mean, that's a.
I thought a hoverboard when he said that shit.
No.
Hover was the app that was gonna.
The gaming shit. I remember.
It allowed you to pull your clips from Twitch though, super easy, which was very cool. That was the one thing about it that was cool. If they would have made it more like an editing tool for Twitch streamers, like if they would have did something like that, I feel like it would have been better. It would have been less of a.
This actually, we probably shouldn't talk about it live with these people, but that actually isn't a bad idea. Like a tool that can pull your clips, right? Like Hover did, and then you can edit them for TikTok and.
Look what I just did. Look what I just did. Look what I just did. It's a good thing that most people aren't really hungry enough to go out and try and make that thing happen. I don't even know if I'm gonna. You know what I mean?
Like, hey, if somebody does it, just call me up and I'll help you. But yeah, no, that's you're right. That would have been pretty cool. But I mean, what I was on it for what, a week. I like looked at it for like a week, and I was like, all right, I don't really care for this. It seemed like, it was another one of those algorithm. It's like another TikTok, right? It was another algorithm based platform.
A lot of people swore it was going to be the next TikTok kind of thing.
Which is nice. So for the new people that don't know about streamer deets, right? So there is no algorithm. It's a time based, right? Like it's like the top. What was it? 24, 25 posts, and they stay there until one surpasses it, right? So if you have one that blows up, it's still going to be fifth in line.
Exactly. And then you can continue. You can continue scrolling down. It's just they highlight those. So like you can. So say there's 24 in an hour, right? Like you can still scroll down. It's just all gonna be in time order.
Yeah, which is nice. It's nice to like see something that's not
favorited.
I mean, it's nice and it's not, right? Like, okay, so like if you're the one with the nice big post, right, that's getting a lot of attention, it sucks that you're not blown up to the top like you are everywhere else. But for anybody who's not, it's nice to see that like your post will still be there and be shown to people, as opposed to like the TikTok algorithm where it's like, oh, if your post isn't getting any engagement, like we're not showing this to people.
Completely disappears.
Like we're like barely even showing this to the people that follow you. Never mind to random people.
And then the shadow bans and shit too. Those things are painful, bro. We went through like a 3-month shadow ban on our TikTok. We had no idea why.
Never answered us.
We had no clue why. And that hurts, man. We spent over a year trying to get that 1,000 followers to go live. Like, we should be going live during the podcast and shit. Like, I feel like, you know what I mean? We got to get a stream key.
That platform, right? Yeah.
It's so you got to like, it's weird, right? Like, so if you were to go live, you'd have to go live from like kind of your phone and kind of angle it, right? Like, you can't stream. I don't think we can stream this to TikTok. I think
it's a stream key.
Yeah, it's the same way.
It's not a but it's not a. It's in a terms of service against Twitch. You're not allowed to stream it in two places.
You're allowed to stream that view, like the Instagram view, whatever it is, whatever they call that. And it's in the terms of service now, where you're able to do to Instagram or TikTok. I think I'm not sure, but you can't see. You're not able to view the whole thing. Like you get a very crappy version of the video, and then your face is there.
Whatever the
like a zoomed in version of it.
Yeah, whatever
that top portion is. Yeah.
Whatever.
I think the
resolution
streaming thing has been like more lifted too, because I've been seeing a lot of popular streamers actually do both. They stream on TikTok and on Twitch.
They've also removed their partnerships.
Yeah, like so, like
Ninja, for instance, is streaming to every fucking platform that his computer lets him stream to at one time, and does not look at chat at all.
I was saying, I know Nade Shot. So when he got LA Thieves, right? Because their games are on YouTube. He pulled his partnership with Twitch, and he streams it, here and there, but not as a partner. I think he's just an affiliate.
Well,
but he doesn't coach, like he doesn't stream to both at once.
Ninja is not an affiliate or a partner on any platform. You can't. I think you can donate to him in certain aspects of them, and you can send things to him in certain, but there's no like subscription thing. There's no super chat and all that crap on YouTube. There's none of the bits and the stars, right? But I don't know. There's something else. Anybody could put a
PayPal link.
Right, that's for sure. But he makes his money off merch and endorsements and shit.
Well, have you seen his streaming class or whatever it is? I've seen some ads for it a while back. I don't know how it went.
It's a joke.
I don't know how that went for him.
It is a joke.
I heard it was a joke too.
I've heard about it. I've seen them tear it apart on Reddit.
Well, any streamer that has even streamed a little bit knows that that's a complete fucking joke. He literally says in the commercial to look in your users in chat, have it open. You see a new person in, welcome them in. You don't do shit.
Yeah, I think that's a horror. Yeah,
you don't fucking call out your lurkers. They might just want to be sitting there, and you're gonna be like, "Hey, I see you."
I know,
Like,
right?
what are
they
you, a
might just wanna,
fucking
like,
dummy? Like, unless you're announcing that, like, you're gonna be talking to the people in your users in chat, like, in the beginning, right? Like, let's see who's here, right? Like, you're having a fucking fit or something. You know, like, you've seen that before, right? Where people are
Best-
fucking having a meltdown.
Yeah, as I said, the best advice I could say is the complete opposite. Turn your viewers off and pretend that you're streaming to 1,000 people all the time.
Yeah, and when they talk, answer them.
Yeah.
Basically.
Like pretend, if they're not talking, narrate what you're doing. Do something. Like just don't make it an awkward silence, but don't call people out. I don't think that's a.
I'm so hard to play with because I talk too much. I for real, like I talk way too much. I would be, me, Munchie, and Chi would be like we would be predators. I'll just call it for what it is. We'd be predators if it wasn't for the fact that I stream. I fucking suck because I stream. Because I worry about the stream and talk.
Because you're like focusing on the stream and stuff, yeah.
Yeah, I am not a professional gamer, right? Like what I do is more like I hopefully can make you laugh, right? Maybe I'll make you chuckle because I'm
Definitely not
angry.
here for the. You're definitely not here for the gameplay.
No fucking way, and I know that. So like once you know. Like I can play single player games, right? And go through stuff like that, right? I can do shit like that for sure, but I don't necessarily have the skill set. Fuck you, Yanni. That was mean. That wasn't nice.
I was about to say, don't sleep on yourself, bro. I don't know what you're talking
I'm not
about.
bad. I'm not bad. I'm not bad. I'm not
bad.
bad. I get lucky. I get lucky sometimes is really what it is. And I play enough because I do this shit full time that you play for 8 hours, you're bound to get 2 or 3 good ones. You know, that's really what it comes down to. That's what it comes down to.
They count, though. They count.
They do count. They count. But what I wish I could do is react better than completely surprised when I get one of these dope shots. Because I'll crack somebody from across the map, and I'm like, whoa! Right? Like I can't just fucking play it off. Like
no, that's amazing though. I love that reaction.
I don't know.
I don't know what you're talking about. Sometimes you get that win and you just fucking go crazy on the mic and shit.
That's true too. When I'm not streaming, I
Mr.
play
Mills, I feel
much
that.
better. I play so much
Why
better.
don't stream? That's why I don't stream. That's the real reason I don't stream.
I don't know.
I wish that was the real reason.
I love streaming and showing that type of content. Only thing is, like, if it's competitive gaming, like if it's a tournament or some shit, then I'll focus more up in the game or something like that, you know. But other than that, I'm always just trying to have a good time.
When I was doing the game battles for Warzone, like if I was doing like a game battles run, like I would say like chat, like I'll be focused on the game. I'm gonna stream. I'll talk to you when I'm dead, but gotta focus on the game. If you're doing something competitive, man, I feel like it's hard to interact with chat and then stay competitively focused on the game, right? A lot of those games require a lot of game sense and a lot of paying attention.
Oh yeah, a lot of games nowadays too.
Yeah, I probably should, right? Just fucking record my stream instead of streaming. Just record myself so I don't actually have to talk or anything, and it's all there recorded, and I can just cut it up later. That's probably a good idea. If I'm not,
you could record and stream.
Yeah, no, what I'm saying is that I don't play good when I stream. So if I want to actually play, just record it and then fucking, have a timestamp type thing or look through it later.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Yeah,
I used to have a kid that would go through my VOD, right? During you guys remember Lando, right?
Yeah.
During quarantine, that kid would watch my stream all day, clip, right? Go through my VOD if he missed it for whatever, take all the good stuff, make me a video. I would love to have that kid around. If we never stopped what we were doing, bro, things would be so much different. I just could never replace him. I could never replace him. Could never find somebody that was willing to do that again. I was giving him 20% of my Twitch income to make me videos.
It's nice. It's nice when you have that because that helps your because then you can that's one of the hardest parts too about Twitch, growing Twitch is you can't just grow on Twitch. You have to do so many extra TikTok will really help YouTube, Instagram, all that stuff helps. So to have those videos is a godsend. Almost. It's like it's a lot of work. Because one thing I don't want to do is after I'm done playing and done enjoying my stream is like then go cut up videos and make something.
Right. Exactly. Yeah,
You know what
dude.
I mean? Like that's just work.
But that's the
It's more
thing.
work.
It's nobody has the time to
Yeah.
do that shit. That's the thing right there. People don't have the time. They don't.
Mr. Mills, yes, that's possible. I knew a streamer that done that. Literally play a pre-recorded stream and would just have his live.
Just
stream.
put the
Yo,
gameplay
remember
is-
that? His hands were down. We used to think he was
Yeah.
playing the game.
Exactly. That he had
Yo,
brought it
and
up
he
one
was
time.
watching
No,
a
I'm talking about,
fucking
right?
stream with someone that had no camera.
Exactly. And there was fire gameplay. And
Fire
shit like that.
gameplay. And he's just sitting there like this.
Like that the whole time. And then he was like, you want to see something real quick? You want to see something?
Yo,
Just put his hands up and it was
crazy.
the character still moving.
Yo, Brave Angel, welcome in. Thank you for the first time chat. We are on our way out of the 44th episode of the Streamers Paradise podcast. We were just bullshitting today, talking to some new members, talking about how this is pretty much the 2-year anniversary of Streamers Paradise. We've been around a long time. Discords don't last this long normally. I'm so happy about that. We've
Facts.
beaten the odds
is
for
true.
sure.
Cheers.
But Hazy, that is a good idea, dude. Just don't stream, right? Just play the game and record it, and then later, like play your recording as your stream.
Why though?
Fire gameplay, because you have fire gameplay, and then you can just talk.
I mean,
It's like the best of both worlds.
you're not
At least you're not
wrong.
taking somebody else's stream.
That's
all right?
true.
Like,
That's
I'm
true.
not- It is your gameplay.
It would be my gameplay. We'd just be playing it back. We're going to see Carnage Raw one more time. Big P, is great to see you, man. I can't wait for you to get back on the horse.
Big facts.
Can't wait to see you around again. King Dad, Mr. Mills, Chi, Munchie,
Thanks for all the new people
Potwell.
today.
Yeah.
Stop by today and chatted with us.
Mom Who Has Spoken, Brave Angel, Mr. Mills, Cloudy, Capital, Hadouken. You said you were going to bed, like, I'm pretty sure as soon as we fucking...
An hour.
Yeah.
For real, we started.
Pretty
He
sure.
said it in
He's a real
Pippin's
one.
chat. He said it before that, dude. He was saying it before he got here.
He
He's a
loves
fucking real
he
one,
loves
bro.
SP, bro. He's the man.
Yo,
He's
for
literally
real.
always getting VIP. He gets it once a month. He gets VIP once a month. As often as you can get it, Hadouken gets it.
But, yep.
As long as you're allowed to.
Yeah, as much as you're allowed to get it, he's allowed to get it. He gets it. Deadly, Aspen. Thank you guys.
That's
All the new people that joined SP tonight, if any of you guys showed up and made it in here, thank you. I appreciate you. Make sure you're making your Streamer Deets account. Really, it is so important that that you do that. We're trying to start a movement here with SP and Streamer Deets, trying to make shit happen. If you look at their website, we're right there in big bold section. We got a big bold section on the Streamer Deets website, so check it
I
out.
realized I just turned my light on for streaming. Perfect timing.
Yeah, you were looking a little dark over there. All right, let's get this going, guys. It's been real. As always, great to talk to you. Catch you on the next one,
Catch you guys.
episode
Have a
45
good one,
next.
everybody. Have a good one.
All right, peeps. Have a good
Take
one.
it easy.